It's time for World Record of the Week.
Everyone's the best at least one thing. It's a World Record of the Week.
If I thought ahead, I could have downloaded the jingle and played it for you live, but I didn't, so...
Didn't make the top 15.
No, I was going to put it in the shorties, but I was like, we'll have it, because it's in anyway. What a mistake. Anyway, there's been some world records, as always. So we're going to do a couple of normal ones, and then there's a couple of Christmassy ones to finish.
Ooh.
As it's season's greetings or whatever. I don't know. I was trying to say something then, and I forgot. Hammer Harrison. You heard of him?
Yep.
Big Hammer Harrison.
He's the guy with the hammers, isn't he?
He is. He's the guy who's got all the hammers. And he also plays for the Harlem Globetrotters. And he broke a world record, not this week, but last week ago, you know.
Last week.
Last week, that's it, yeah. For the highest slam dunk ever.
Ooh.
Do you want to guess how high it was?
A rim is normally...
So it's not that. I wish it was. But it's not how high the rim was, it's how high he got and still slam dunked the ball.
Okay, but so how high is the rim?
10 foot.
10
That's
foot.
a normal rim.
So I reckon he got 11 foot?
He cheated and jumped out of a plane. So
15,000 foot?
Pretty close, yeah. It was a 13,000 foot slam dunk.
Wow.
He was doing like a tandem skydive.
So he just held the ball.
So he just had the ball in his hand. How accurate that skydive must have been.
Yeah.
Like, I've watched the video.
The skydiver broke the record, really.
Pretty much, yeah. Like he still gets the ball through the net, though. So. But the skydiver has really done the heavy lifting there, I think. Almost literally, because he's grabbing the fucking massive bloke. But still very impressive.
Yeah.
13,000 feet to be that accurate is very good. So good on you, Hammer. There's a record broken this week for the fastest burrito ever eaten. And I mention this only because it was broken by Leah Shutkova, and she's from Redditch, just down the road. And she is a competitive eater and like bodybuilder, weightlifter, bodybuilder type stuff. So she doesn't look like a bodybuilder, doesn't look like a competitive eater, is what I was going to say. Although there's a lot of misconceptions as to what competitive eaters look like anyway. Like that guy who did Man vs. Food, he's not particularly big, is he? And he was like super competitive.
Yeah.
So I don't think generally competitive eaters are big people.
He had a personal trainer following him around where he was going.
Yeah, they do.
Shape.
I think a lot of competitive eaters do, because you have to have quite a lot of cardio and stuff, don't you, to be able to breathe while you're inhaling a shitload of food. So I mentioned this partly because she's in Reddit and partly because I watched the video and was like, That's disgusting. But also incredible. Like, I think it was £5. I think that's how much the burrito is.
It's
like
a big old burrito.
It's big and like chunky as well.
Delicious.
And like, yeah, it looks amazing. Like, if it weren't for being like stuffed into someone's gob, it would be delicious. But like, the way she does it is like she holds it in two hands and just puts it into her face. And like you can't see her swallowing, but she just seems to keep taking bites and just like bite, and it's just going. It's weird. I don't know how she does it. I'm very interested to know. But how long do you think it took her for that record?
£5.
I'm not certain that it's £5, but I think it said £5.
£15.
To eat 10 stone a burrito.
I don't know.
I think it was £5. It was like a regular sort of burrito size.
Yeah.
Like about that big, but fully packed. Like probably about 8 or 9 inches long. Maybe a foot. It's gonna be ridiculous. 62 seconds. Was that? Think faster.
32 seconds.
35.26 seconds. It is unbelievable. And that's for the mouth to be empty as well. So she actually finishes eating it. Like the thing's gone into her mouth by about 20 seconds, and then the last bit is just her like clearing her mouth out,
Chewing
I guess, of getting rid of all
the whole burrito.
She doesn't chew any of it. It just goes down her somehow. It's weird. It's weird to watch, but it's very impressive. And maybe we should try and find her. Not find her. That sounds weird. Try and get her on is what I meant. Just go out in Reddit with some binoculars and see what happens.
Found her.
Shh. She's in a burrito. Don't spook her.
Well, it's not as if she's going to choke on it.
Probably not. No, I don't think she's got any gag reflex. Oh boy. David Rush.
He's back.
He's got to break one for Christmas, hasn't he? It's not a Christmassy record, but he has broken one. And quite an impressive one by the sounds of it. He broke the record for the longest 2 balloons have been held in the air, or like kept in the air, without using your hands.
So like keepy uppies.
Now, I thought it was keepy uppies, but it looks like it's just headers.
Okay.
So
2
balloons. He had to do alternate with the 2 balloons, and they had to be alternate hits, which is probably what made it the hardest from what he was saying.
So you couldn't hit it and hit it again.
Exactly. You can't. If you hit one, you can't hit it up again.
You have to wait.
You've got to wait for that one to. Yeah, like if it's falling faster and the other one's coming down, you've got to hit the other one up and then try and like lay out under the other one to get it back up in the air. It sounds difficult. I haven't watched the video of this one, but it sounds super difficult. And the old record was only 1 minute 9 seconds.
Really?
Yeah. That's how hard it is, I think. I think it is quite hard.
Okay.
Well, either that or no one had tried it. Just one person tried it. Just leave it. That's the record. Do you want to guess how long David managed?
I think he smashed it. I'm going to say 6 minutes.
Ooh, he did smash it, but he didn't do 6. He did 3 minutes 40 seconds.
Still, not as long as I thought.
It's not, is it? Like, you think it would be easier, but you've only got to make one mistake. That's the thing. Like, a lot of his record attempts, like the cutting kiwis one, he missed loads. He missed loads of kiwis, but because he was still like in rhythm, he could still break the record. If you mess up once with this one, attempt over. So I'm sure he could do it for longer, because once you've done 3 minutes 40, you think you just keep on forever, right?
Yeah.
But one mistake and that's it. So that was his record attempts, and he's got the record. So fair enough. Christmas records. A town in Michigan, a town called Adrian, which was very confusing because the article said Adrian Mayor Dave somebody. I was like, which one is the name?
He's just got 5 names.
Adrian Mayor Dave Tyler. No, it was a very confusing article. It didn't say the name of the town anywhere else. I had to look up that Adrian was a town in Michigan. But it is, and they broke the record for most trees lit up at once. Most Christmas trees
like on fire.
Illuminated. Yes,
fairly sure Australia's
they were in Australia. Awkward. No, it was for the most trees illuminated at the time.
Oh, Blackpool will be fuming.
They are fuming, you can tell.
There are no trees in Blackpool, that's the problem.
They've eaten them all, haven't they? They've got nothing else to do.
Thought they're chips.
Yeah. All the seagulls at them all. Do you want to guess how many trees in one illumination?
8,000.
Way too many. It was 676. And the record has been slowly climbing. Apparently they first broke the record at 64 in this same park. Yeah, not that well, a bit ago. And
are they getting more trees or more lights?
Ooh, that's a good question. Whether all the trees were still there. I assume it's Christmas trees. I haven't seen it, but I assume they're all Christmas trees. Yeah. But they didn't hold the record anyway. It was held by somebody else, and they've now broken it back. They were expecting to get about 600. And this is the thing that I don't understand, is that I read 2 articles about this. The first article said they were expecting to have about 605, something like that. And the next one said they broke the record with 676. Where did the rest of them come from?
Well, this sprung up overnight.
They must have done, yeah. The Grinch came in and just dropped a load more trees in.
Bamboo, aren't they? Go real quick.
Smart, that's smart, yeah. Bamboo trees, cheating. But that's not World Record of the Week. World Record of the Week was broken in Portsmouth, Ohio, and it was for the most number of Christmas rappers simultaneously rapping. And not like Eminem.
Not rapping M&M's.
No, not rapping Eminem.
He wouldn't stand for it.
He wouldn't. And he didn't. Leave me alone. Get out of here, bitch. Is that how he talks?
Yes.
Yep, that's about right. I think that was perfect. That's my impression of the week. I haven't done one of them for ages.
It's Bob's impression of the week. Just you and him.
So this was broken at Winterfest, which is an annual event in Portsmouth, Ohio. Do you want to guess how many Christmas rappers they had?
562.
A good guess, but also a shit guess. It was 1,482. So, and again, they expected 900. And then just a load more.
I can see that happening better than trees.
So yeah, it makes sense, this one. Because
people just joining in.
Yeah, it was just more people being like...
They would have had to bring their own wrapping paper, because they would have only bought
In
which case, why?
They were not allowed to bring their own wrapping paper. They have to have specific wrapping paper and wrap things in a very specific, ordained way that like Guinness say is all right. Because otherwise, you could just chuck stuff in wrapping paper and like tape it up in a ball, and that's kind of wrapping, isn't it? That's what I do.
Tin foil.
Yeah,
just don't even need to stick it.
Doing it. That's true. Actually, it's good. They also have broken 2 previous records at Winterfest. They broke records for the most people caroling and the most people potting plants. Not a particularly wintry thing to do, is it?
They all died the next day.
It was a very, very dour, very sad.
Oh, it's just going to die.
It's a funeral march, effectively. So that one's not very nice, but wrapping the presents is nice, and I'm hoping that I get one of those presents for Christmas. That's what I want.
I assume we're top of the list.
We should be. The world record of the week. They better be.
Everyone's the best at least one thing. It's a world record of the week.